Big up, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for your match reaction. It's going to be a live match reaction. I wanted to do it live because I was just like so pissed off and so tired of just trying to word this out. Minchia. I am just like so pissed off. I predicted a loss on Tutto Calcio. I predicted a loss. Obviously, we got the draw. But again, now we're back to this drawing. We're back to the drawing board again, man. You know, it looks like that we're just going to tie the whole season again. You know what I'm saying? Like last season, guys. You know? Oh, my God, man. This team is therapy. I'm telling you right now. It's therapy. Big up to everybody in the chat that's coming in. See, my guy Anthony Lafleur, Milanista here, says, looks like my prediction was right, Gio. Your back line is awful without Bremer. Spot on. I mean, listen, we all knew the back line. It's what can we say? What can we say? Other than Gatti doing a bicycle kick, which was pretty crazy. And I never would have expected him to actually, you know, do that. But hey, he scored, but yeah, no, there's a lot of negatives more than positives in this game. Yes, we drew, but again, disgusting performance, you know, and I have a lot of players to call out today. And yeah, man, it's just not looking good. It's just not looking good, guys. It really isn't. For us Juventus fans. Big up to Sam, says, once upon a time we had Alexandro, Chiellini, Bonucci, and Alves as our defense, and now we have Gatti, Kalulu, and Kelly. I know, man. We're in tough times, guys. We're in tough times. It's not going to get better. I mean, I hope it gets better, but it's not looking like it, man, because now we're going to have to, you know, to the weekend versus Allegri's Milan that has a full week of rest. So they're going to be resting the whole time. And we didn't look good against Villareal. Yes, we scored, but we only scored off of Villareal's mistakes. Chico Conceição, I think, was like one of the only players that actually gave a big impact in this game. Of course, Gatti, the overhead kick, pretty crazy. But yeah. Yeah, no, it's I'm just, like I said, I'm just not impressed. I am not impressed at all with this whole thing, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's back. Yes, of course, bro. Of course. What can I say? Juve therapy, guys. It's Juve therapy. Juventus is back. It's Juve therapy for all the Juventus fans. It's Juve therapy. What can I say? Big up to Tony as well. Big up to also 2K champion. Been a long time, brother. How are you, man? Big up, bro. Of course, my guy Liam. Big up, brother. Big up, man. Every single time, bro. So pissed off, guys. I'm telling you right now. It's just unbelievable the way that we played, bro. Big up to Benny. When's the next Tutto Calcio? Tutto Calcio is on another channel, guys. If you guys haven't found Tutto Calcio yet, Benny, I believe I haven't seen you in the chat in a bit. I'm not sure if you know. We branched off Tutto Calcio to its own channel. Tutto Calcio This right here. This is Tutto Calcio right here. So if you guys want to see that, just type that into your into the search bar on YouTube, and you'll find it. You'll find the channel. Well, the next Tutto Calcio will be on Thursday. Well, actually, will be tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be the next Tutto Calcio, Benny. And then we'll talk about the league, of course. We'll talk about the Champions League. Definitely a lot of banter is going to happen. So, not ready for that, but we move. We move. But yeah, no, let's break down the game, shall we? Let's break down the game. Obviously, but I mean, I would say the first 7 minutes, we weren't really doing all that great. I mean, lots of possession in our favor, but we just weren't clinical. We were struggling in the final third. And then we end up going down a goal, and then that wasn't really good. It wasn't good at all for Juventus to be going down a goal. A lot of defensive mistakes. Tudor tried to play that high press, but we really exposed our back line like a lot in this game. It really shows. And now, obviously, Milan's going to be looking at this, and they're going to be like, "Ah, it's a piece of cake." So we'll see. We'll see, man. Obviously, we drew the game, but in terms of the performance, the first half I think was the worst half that I think we played. Um, and then obviously the Gatti, right, equalizer. But yeah, listen. For me, I think that when it comes to winning games, we need to have that strong defense. So Tudor puts on Rugani after we go 2-1 up from Conceição. Conceição, immediate impact. I think one of the best players that came off the bench for sure. We'll get into the flops of the game. Obviously, there's a few, but that whole back line is forget about it. It's like shambolic. It sucks that a former Juve loanee scored against us, and he also celebrated, which a lot of the Juventus fans were like, "Oh, he wants to play for us. He loves, he loves our club." Which again, delusion once again. So not looking good in terms of that, bro. But um, Tony says trust Tudor is going to break the draw streak Sunday. Or tie again. Either way, win for me. Yeah, Tony, of course it's going to be a win for you because, of course, you're a Napoli fan. You hate Juventus. You know what I'm saying, Tony? So we all know that. But Big O to Anthony says Allegri is licking his chops because he's seeing ways that his players can attack this back line. 100%. 100%. Unless Tudor switches formation and actually we bring in a solid lineup, I think we could do well against you guys. I mean, listen, I didn't expect Juventus to win. I'm being so honest here. I didn't expect Juventus to win today. I thought we were going to lose. Why did I say win? Draw. I didn't expect us to draw. We almost won if it wasn't for Vega. But, yeah. We aren't beating Milan. Draw or most likely loss. Yeah. I mean, listen, it all depends, bro. It all depends on if our players turn up. Jonathan David, worst player. One of the worst players along with Coop Miners. Yildiz can't do everything for Juventus, guys. We need to start realizing that Yildiz, talented player. Is going to be one of the best, definitely a top player in the future. But he is definitely not going to be able to carry us every single game. He is just not going to be able to do that. He is not a Messi. He is not a Cristiano Ronaldo where he could just carry the team on its back. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it's not going to be here all the time with Yildiz. So we need to calm down with that, and we need to focus on the big picture, which would be as a team. But yeah, I'm just really not happy, bro. Kelly, What can I say about Lloyd Kelly? Actually, he didn't do as bad as I saw. For me, I think the in terms of defensively, I feel like Gatti was worse, along with Kalulu as well. Even though I would say Kelly in that the first goal between him and Gatti, I don't know how they let that guy run through the lines like that. It just for me, in terms of what Tudor was asking, he wanted to play that high line, he wanted to play the high press. This is what we get. We got countered, and we this is definitely is in favor of Milan for this weekend. So I hope not, because we definitely need to bring our A game against Milan. We definitely need to get points back in Serie A. For me, Champions League, if we win, bonus. Is Juventus ready to compete in the Champions League? No. This game, last game, proves exactly our point because we were up 2-1, trying to lock up shop, but we couldn't even solidify that defense, and we ended up conceding a last minute goal from Renato Vega, which sucks to say his name. Um, but yeah, no, I agree. 2K champion. I don't see Juve winning. I see either a draw or a loss. I agree with you on this because I would say a win would be a miracle unless we play like really, really good and we deserve it, which we haven't really seen Juventus since I would say that Inter game. You know what I mean? That we were going back and forth. Even the Inter game, if it wasn't for, Summer's slip ups, I think we would have definitely done something. You know what I mean? Obviously, right? We won the game in the meanwhile. So big up. Let me see here. We got big up to True Reds, bro. Every single time, bro. Big up, man. Didn't think I see the day where Newcastle are above. Of course, 10. Of course, you're gonna come over here and talk. I just wait till football chaos. Um, just wait, 10. Okay. And thanks for Kelly too, you bum. What a fraud. If Tudor continues to be stubborn and your players don't bring their A game, you guys will lose. Oh, 100%. 100%. I agree. I think that we will most likely draw or lose against Milan. I don't see us winning the way that we performed today, especially with Tudor with the high line. Um, and it's just our build up play is just so slow. It's so slow. Like the way that we transition, for example, when we were on that breakaway, Cambiaso had the ball, and it was like a 4v2. The guy was just jogging. He wasn't like there was just no you know, it's just that he wasn't at his 100% just going for it, you know what I mean? And I really don't see us Juventus like that. They weren't hungry to win. You know what I mean? And that was in the second half. You know what I mean? So especially because we were also 1-0 down. It wasn't like you know, when got the equalizer, it was 1-0 down. So that's another thing that concerns me is how we come out of that locker room from the first half to the second half. There's just no ambition to actually try. You know what I mean? And of course, things ended up in our favor, right? Gotti scored that crazy bicycle kick goal, which I didn't think he had it in him, but and then Conceição, immediate impact, and this is what we want to see. This is the Conceição that Juventus needs, and what we want to see from him. But even still, that's not even enough. Of course, we're going to talk about all the players that were flops today. For example, Coop Miners, terrible. I agree with Anthony. Big up to Dom in the chat. Big up, brother. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Not gonna lie, the team just doesn't interest. Yeah, no, it's for me. It's just the lack of quality in the midfield, right? Locatelli. Listen, people say that Locatelli stabilizes the midfield, which he does his job. But is he the creative midfielder that we have? No, I mean he's the only guy right now that we have that's actually doing that role. He's just trying to dictate the play. That's his job. But we don't have an advanced attacking midfielder that we really need, a creative quality midfielder, and we're desperately in need of. And of course, the back line is one of the biggest issues that we have this season. And we're gonna have to, of course, in January, we need to get more than one, well, at least two defenders in January. Which I don't think Juventus is gonna get two defenders. I don't see it unless it's like scrubs that we're gonna get. But that's why I said one defender that I see Juventus getting. But of course, we don't know what our form is going to be at, so definitely going to be interesting to see, right? I mean, at the moment, we're only -1 from the top from Roma, Milan, and Napoli. So let's see. But for me, guys, Coop Miners, I want to talk about Coop Miners, which I was actually going to be doing a video about it, a big documentary video about how Coop, went from performing at Atalanta to now all of a sudden now being a big flop in the Serie A for Juventus. So I'm definitely going to talk about it. I'm going to even talk about it in that documentary I'm making. So it's going to be crazy. How are we feeling about the world-class Jonathan David? Great performance today. Absolutely not. It was one of the worst players on the pitch today. Him and Coop, I think, were the worst players today. Him and Coop Miners. Jonathan David. I have no clue what's going on with this guy. But now I'm starting to think that he's actually the next Vlahovic or something now. He just like how do you miss that happen? How do you miss that happen? It reminded me of Vlahovic from last season, which is crazy to say. I don't even know how this guy actually missed that. Crazy, man. And listen, he deserves to get criticized 100% because a lot of people have been hyping up this Jonathan David. For me, I was like, let's take it easy on David because we don't know how he's going to perform. I don't want to go too overboard. Of course, I was just looking at his stats and he was like, okay, he's actually pretty not bad. But at the moment, not doing very well. Obviously, he hit the crossbar. That one chance he had, he hit the crossbar. Obviously, unlucky, but you still missed. You need to bury those in the back of the net, which he didn't. He screwed up there. So big red flags for me. Openda definitely is going to be another one, right? Which we're going to have to keep an eye for. Obviously, different league, different everything for all, but at the same time, I'm giving David and Openda at least till match day 10. I mean, it also depends how many games they start, but till at least match day 10 to really get the feel of Serie A and to get the feel of the playing for Juve more. But I'm just giving them a few more games. If they don't perform, then I am not, unless they like drastically change in, like, for example, in January or February, like, and they start to kick in. But I don't see at the moment anything impressive. It's not impressing me at all. Harry Kane. Well, at the moment, yeah, he's doing very well for Ilium. Coop out, 100% Gaetano. 100%. Terrible. He's terrible. I don't know. I mean, what more is there to say? Every time he gets the ball, what does he do? Passes vertically. I mean, the guy, he just passes it, man. He's doing nothing. And every time, like, I remember he passed it in the middle. He gave it away to Villareal, and that's what led up to the goal, by the way, the first goal, to the counterattack. Because he did a sloppy pass, and that's why he's a bum. He's a scumbag, absolute fraud, flop, you name it. How do you do that? I don't understand. You're getting paid millions of dollars to play for Juventus, and you do a sloppy you're playing professional football. You know what I mean? Professional calcio here. What are we doing? It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. Seriously. This is the Coop Miners that actually won something at Atalanta? What was Gasperini even cooking? That's the thing. My question is, what was Gasperini even cooking? Like, it makes, for me, oh my gosh, bro. Vlahovic the savior? Why is it that every striker we sign has difficulty scoring goals? David and Openda have great goals and assist stats, which we don't. The same for Vlahovic when he arrived. Exactly, Gaetano. I don't know what the cause it is. If it's the system, obviously, Tudor, not a tactical coach. You know what I mean? For me, I mean, listen, he's trying his best. Um, but we had to stick with Tudor because we were going for we missed out on Conte, and Conte didn't want to come to Juventus, so we had to stick with Tudor because nobody wanted to join Juventus because nobody was convinced with the project that we had. So, um, I think the biggest problem here is also the lack of service from the midfield, and that's why a lot of our strikers, for example, Vlahovic, hasn't been scoring. Same goes with David Onopenda. Even though, which amazes me, is that David had a clear cut chances, two of them, and he like right in front of the goal, and he missed. Which that for me, I have no clue why. It's very weird how almost every single striker that comes to Juventus right now has difficulty scoring goals. So I mean, I don't know really what the biggest thing is, but I'm just not convinced. I am not convinced at all. Like with David and Openda at the moment, I'm not convinced. I'm not impressed by their performances. Um, but yeah, I mean, listen, we'll see. I mean, last season, right, was Motta, right? Different tactics, etc. But we weren't scoring either. So what could it be, guys? What could it be? In my opinion, lack of quality in the midfield. That's number one. I feel like that we haven't had a quality midfielder in such a long time. And I'm talking about an attacking midfielder that could create chances off the bat. You know what I mean? That was so good. You know what I mean? And that's what you need. You need that in a team. It's not just, Locatelli, box to box midfielder, with Turam, right? Because, of course, you're going to need a little bit of a, physical player in that midfield, right? But it's just, what can we do? We don't have that, right? I'm getting the rumors of Sergei Milinkovic-Savic SMS in the wintertime. I'm not believing in 1 second because that's the news that came out every single season and it never happened. Obviously, it will be a good player to pick up, but at the same time, he's getting older, and not just that, but he hasn't played in the Serie A a couple years now. So, the different tempo of the game as well. It's pretty bad. Cambiaso, is he good for you? For me, not very bad player. He was good last season in the beginning. Cambiaso, until he got that injury. Say finita. He's been very bad, Caetano. I think ever since that first injury, and I believe it was January, February, he got the injury. He never came back the same. Cambiaso never came back to the same that he once had. I'll get to your comments, everybody. I see that there's a lot of them, so I'm just going through one by one because I want to break down everything. Of course, I want to answer everybody's questions as well. Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, exactly. Everybody was off today. The only player I would say was Chico Conceição. Chico Conceição changed the game in our favor. I mean, Gatti with the crazy goal, which I didn't even expect that he had that in him. But yeah, man. No problem, bro. No problem, man. No problem, Gaetano. No problem. I can't really watch today, but yeah, terrible performance. Yeah, man, it's terrible. I had to watch that with my dad, and we were just like, why is everything in slow motion? Why is it when we want to get from plan B to A, it's just slow. We are slow. We are slow on the transition, and it's just annoying to see a Juventus like this that is performing this way. It really is annoying because this is the same exact stuff as we saw last season. The same exact stuff. Same exact stuff. Big up to Francesco here. Says, I think Francisco Conceição today. He came on and made a difference 100%. He did. 100%. Big up, Mel. Big up every single time, Mel. Great to see you in the chat. Great to see you in the chat. Arsenal won today. Congrats. I saw. Arsenal is going to be watching the Champions League. They're gonna cook in the Champions League. I guarantee you it. They're going to go far. Because they're just even though, like, even if they're not going to perform well, they're still winning games. So, I know that got the. I know. On paper, your attack looks very dangerous, but so far they've been very, underwhelming. Yeah, exactly. For me, up to par. I mean, listen, it's just not. You know what I mean? For me, it's just not up to what we want at Juventus. It's not what for example, me. You know what I mean? What I want my team to see for I want to see this attack be one of the best in Italy, but it's just not there. I mean, on paper it looks very dangerous. I agree, but I don't know. And I feel like that Tudor is going to have to do something tactically. In my opinion, needs to change formation. I'm sorry, you need to change formation. Change the formation. Change the formation. It's just not working with the 3-man backline. It's not working. Tudor is not a defensive-minded coach. He's not the coach that's going to stabilize that defense, right? And not just that, but with the players that we have, it's just not going to work. So try something different. Try something different. Stop being stubborn and try something different. Because if Tudor doesn't start winning in the next couple of games, especially after the Milan one, because we have a tough schedule in October, if we don't win, I see Tudor getting sacked. Not that I would want him out at the moment, because I think it's a little bit too early, but I'm seeing the signs already. Fans are turning on him, and it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign, and you can't be doing that. So, can't be doing that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mo. Arsenal are in. No. It's not happening. Not happening. Not happening, Mel. I don't think we should give him Milinkovic-Savic. SMS, not the goalkeeper, because he plays for Napoli. We don't need him, in my opinion. I think we need a quality midfielder, bro. We need one. Who else? Okay, so tell me, right? Julia 10. Who would you get that would be better than Milinkovic-Savic right now in the market? Who would you get that actually, in terms of the creativity, right? Wise, because we definitely need creativity. We don't have creativity at all, really, in the midfield that we have at the moment. Zero. So listen. Let me know who do you think, bro? If you don't agree with that, we should get Milinkovic-Savic. I think we should. I think that he could turn out to be very useful for the team. Yep. We should have kept Savona and go. Nah. Leone ACL. Nah. That would have been a disaster. Getting Leone and all of a sudden he gets an ACL injury. That would have been a disaster. A disaster. Disaster. Midfield isn't good enough. Exactly. No creativity. Thuram has not been good this season. Big take. And I actually agree. The reason why, listen, he's been, for me, I would say Locatelli has been better than Thuram this season. But the thing about Thuram, right, he brings that physicality in the midfield, And of course, he brings a little bit of magic going forward, right, with his dribbling. But he did a lot of missed passes in a lot of the games. Not just him, obviously. There's a lot more. Like we even saw it today. Coop Miners. We could go out. McKennie, Cambiaso as well. Terrible today. Terrible. All of them. All of them were terrible today. Locatelli had a good game. Locatelli, I think, had a good game in terms of really dictating the play in the midfield. But like I said, we need a creative midfielder. He's not the creative midfielder. He's the guy that's like that would be he's box to box, but at the same time, he's like the guy that would dictate the play like a regista. So In my opinion, switch to 4-3-1-2. David and Openda both played in two striker systems. No reason not to if we keep playing Vlahovic as well. Yeah, and that's one thing that I haven't seen from Tudor is adapt to the players as well in terms of where they fit. I feel like that's one big thing that I feel like that Juventus has been struggling for the past couple of years is adapting to the players and on what position would fit best for them to thrive in the team. And I think that that's been a big problem, a big problem for Juventus. Let's see here. Or 4-3-2-1. Yeah, exactly. Should play in the midfield. He can't defend in a back four. Yeah. I mean, listen, Cambiaso has been terrible either way. But we'll see, man. Yes, sir. TC is in the house. Tuto Caucho's in the house, guys. Oh, by the way, for anybody that has not that doesn't know Tuto Caucho and hasn't been subscribed to the new channel yet, make sure to go subscribe to the channel. We're almost, I believe, at 640 subscribers now. Hold on, I want to put the handle here so then you guys can go subscribe if you haven't, because it's on a new channel. Just letting you guys know. For any people that are coming in that don't know about Tuto Caucho, where it has been for the past couple weeks on this channel, it's now on a different channel. So I'm going to send it to you guys right now in the chat. Let me just find it. There you go. If you guys haven't, make sure to go check that out. If you haven't subscribed yet. There we go. All right, back to the comments. Back to the comments here. What do we got? Cambiaso has technical ability and can carry the ball. I agree. I'm not saying that Cambiaso doesn't have that capability. It doesn't have that in terms of his great performances that he had in the past. It's just that he just hasn't been doing that lately. Just like exactly like you said here, right? He could carry the ball. Well, when he was carrying the ball today, the guy was jogging. When it was a 4v, what? It was a 4v3 or 4v2 on the counter. This guy just slows down and then just passes the ball back. This is what I'm saying as well. When they don't want to take the man on, and if they take the man on, guess what? They get the ball stolen right away. So I feel like this team, it takes confidence as well. It takes confidence as well, which we have, in my opinion, we've been missing, except for Conceição. Conceição, amazing today. I don't think the 3-4-2-1 works for you guys. It doesn't. The 3-man defense, terrible. It doesn't fit Juventus at the moment. So does Napoli get a congrats on their win today? Oh, why should I do that? Why should I do that? I already knew that you guys were gonna win. It's nothing new. It's nothing new, Dom. Come on, it's nothing new. I knew that Napoli was gonna win today. I knew you guys were gonna win. I think Cambiaso isn't bad now, and he's gonna get back to his best. But right now, he is not amazing. He's great at carrying, and he'll be back to his best. We just need to play him a lot. We'll see, because he hasn't been the best that we've seen, especially from the beginning of last season. Hasn't been all that. So, absolutely not. I try to get away from banter, just do some Juve therapy, and of course we get banter in here anyway. No, it's okay. I completely agree with Tudor trying something different. He definitely needs to. Otherwise, the Juve job could be on the line. It could be on the line. Yeah, we're keeping Kenan. We gotta keep Kenan. Tudor gonna walk with him. Oh man, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. I want a 4-3-3 as a system. Yeah, I would like 4-3-3 as well. And I feel like maybe that system would fit some of the players on this team more and thrive more. Because I don't like the two-man midfield that we have. I don't like it at all. In my opinion, it's just doesn't work. Doesn't work, especially for this team. Yeah, but come on, Joya. We know Juventus has been unlucky with the injuries for the past 5 years now. Especially last season was like the worst in terms of injuries. I mean, look at Cabal today. Cabal, terrible today. And then he gets injured. Thuram and Locatelli have both played well. I think once Miretti is back with McKennie, we'll have a good midfield. We'll see with Miretti. I'm not convinced as of yet. He hasn't even played this season yet. So, and does he fit in this system? Because I know, which was crazy, that Juve let him go on loan. He actually did well when Motta was at the club during the preseason. He was doing very well in terms of the linking the defensive phase to the attacking phase really well. He's doing that really well. But at the moment, this is a different manager, different squad, because a lot of players left and a couple of new players came in as well. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Savona is a defensive fullback, someone we really need right now. He's not amazing, but we should have kept him 100%. I agree with this. With Milan, I want David as a starter again. You can't change the striker again like this. You'll hurt David. I get it. But I think that for me with this, I feel like with David, I mean, listen, David disappointing, one of the worst players on the pitch today, along with Coop Miners. What are we gonna do? I mean, for a lot of people were saying as well in the chat, he's more of a second striker, and he thrives in the 4-4-2 formation as well. So that's yeah. Let me see here. What do we got? My lineup for Milan: Perin, Gatti, Bremer, Rugani. I agree with that back line. I like that back line. It's I want Rugani to get some minutes. Kostic. Where are you getting Kostic from? Thuram, Locatelli. That's even if Thuram is back by then, or even same thing was with Bremer. Because if Bremer is not back, we're screwed. We're losing. Locatelli, Cambiaso. Yeah, Locatelli it will be good. Cambiaso, okay. Yildiz, Conceição, David. Okay. The front line. Listen, I'll give David another chance. Like I said, I'm giving him till match day 10 to reperform. Otherwise, I'm gonna really start turning on David. In terms of, I mean, I haven't really seen him obviously perform. For me, I was with David, I was very optimistic about his arrival at Juve because I saw his stats and it looked very, very good. But we have Tudor. Is Tudor going to make him really thrive in this Juventus team? Is also the players that are behind him going to be able to, give him the goals? And even with the service that he had, he still misses in front of goal. So that's another thing I'm worried about. Oops. So, man, here we go. Or give you this a rest. Yeah, I say probably give you this a rest. I want to see Zagrova. I want to see Zagrova play with Conceição. I want to see that. One on one side, one on the other. And then when Yildiz will make that impact off the bench. Think of it like Inter, like last season. Yildiz off the bench, scores 2 goals away. So, we'll see. You guys do your job against these bad teams. Remember BVB preseason Cambiaso. Let's see. Yes, but that's preseason, brother. It's preseason. Yes, I get it. He was on fire, but he was at the right place at the right time. Multiple is back. Yep, he's it's back, but in a different form. Under Tudor. You know what I'm saying? Big up to J Mac every single time, bro. Big up to James. Big up, man. What do we got? Oh yeah, guys, make sure to go subscribe if you haven't. Anybody that's new, make sure to go subscribe to the new Tuto Culture channel. If you haven't heard yet, make sure to go subscribe. It's pinned in the live chat, so make sure to go subscribe. We're almost at 640 subscribers, so make sure to get us there. We're on the road to 700 subs, so let's go. And a new video, go check out the new vid as well of the AC Milan Napoli recap. Make sure to go do that. It's fun as well. So make sure to go do that, guys. Would really appreciate all of you to do that. Really would appreciate it. Big up to Nino as well. Big up, man. Big up, bro. Oh, there goes Dom. Gio, need you on pro clubs. Not now. You guys are on pro clubs. I'm going through Juve therapy right now, man. TCFC representing out here. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support from the TC. You see, this is why Tuto Calcio is a big family. And I love that family. That family is awesome. Love it. Kostic because we should try something new. And he was good at... Okay. I mean, defensively, Kostic could be... But attacking... I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a gamble with Kostic. It's a gamble, bro. It's a gamble. Big up to Baron every single time, man. Big up Dom says I'm out for a late dinner. Big up Geo, TC crew, and the chat. Big up Dom. Have a good dinner. It's probably a steak dinner after that win, right? It's probably a steak dinner, or let me guess, pizza. Might be pizza. Next UCL match. Oh man, trash versus garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could get on a Madrid fan, Madrid content creator I know. I want to see if we could do a preview on the game. And yeah, we'll see. I'll see if I could get one of my guys on. Big up Mustafa, bro. Big up every single time, man. How are you, man? Big up, bro. Does Tudor not rate Vlahovic? David is adapting to the league. David at the moment hasn't been impressive. Vlahovic hasn't been impactful in terms of him starting, but he's been very impactful when it comes to, subbing him on. And obviously he didn't do anything today, but usually when he comes on, he actually does score, which is the craziest thing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Vlahovic is going to do this season. Obviously, I mean, we'll see because he's going to leave probably for a free next season unless Juventus actually extends his contract for another year. I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. Which I think would be a waste because we're going to be wasting money either way. So, big up to Deontay every single time, man. Big up, bro. And Tudor does rate Vlahovic, by the way. Tudor does rate Vlahovic. He does. Big up to Andrew every single time. Says, did you see the Jonathan David golazo? Yeah, it was a nice miss, bro. It was a nice miss. Every game Tudor won, Yuda started. Yes. That's why I think he's afraid to bench him. Interesting. I mean, he's going to have to give you this a little bit of rest, though. He's going to have to at least one game. I mean, listen, if Zagrova is ready, Zagrova could do something. And I really think Zagrova is going to be a good addition. But we'll see. Gio, you could have done... Well, Will Allegri, he's cooking something special with Milan. Yes. Allegri has shown different things, which we'll see. against Juventus, right? Which I think he's actually going to get away with a positive result for Milan. Because playing once a week, it's setting you up to challenge for the Scudetto, to win the Scudetto with the right squad. He does have a lot of talented players on Milan. That midfield is doing wonders right now. They just beat Napoli as well. The motivation is in the movement of Milan right now is solid. Their defense has been solid. I mean, there were 10 men and they were able to defend Napoli's attack for what half like what six what was it from the 60th minute, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I give Milan credit when it's due, and I'm not looking confident. I'm not looking confident in terms of Juventus. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, obviously, do not count Juventus out. That's the last thing you want to do. And I don't count my club out because anything is possible. I've seen crazy, obviously everybody in here has seen crazy events happen where, teams have won in the craziest fashion. So you never know. But we'll see. I mean, if Milan does beat Juve and they also beat Roma as well, they're gonna be competing. It'll be like they're going for the Scudetto. That's what I think. Now, I'm not gonna say that they're gonna win the Scudetto, but they'll be up there in terms of competing. Tudor, great guy, but coach, not. He's being all right now. He hasn't shown, he hasn't adapted. He hasn't changed anything as of yet. I have a present for the Juventini tomorrow. Oh, it's okay. Because if Roma, doesn't win, then I'll have something for you too, J-Mac. I know it, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Keep it in noted. Keep it in noted, bro. Keep it in noted. Just for you, J-Mac. Just you better not lose to Tudor. We will be there. Yeah, Mustafa, bro. You gotta check out Tutto Calcio, bro. Mustafa, you gotta check out Tutto Calcio. You gotta get people tuning into Tutto Calcio, man. That show is peak. That show is peak. I love that show, man. I love hosting that show. It's awesome. And all the people in there are great. Everybody, Andrew, Tony, Dom, Francesco, everybody. Everybody's is J Mac as well. Everybody's awesome in that show. So make sure to tune in to that, bro. I'm telling you. Didn't see the game, but did Vega really? Yes, he did. He did, bro. Wait, hit 50 sillies on you. I don't think he did that though. I think that was the first game. But yeah. No, not the first game. Why I say first goal? First goal. Sorry. That was the first goal. Vegas scored the second goal the last minute. The last minute. He did the cup years. He did the cup years celebration, I believe. What do you think of the Madrid versus Juve game? I'm expecting a comfortable win, but I've lost all confidence in this team after the Atletico Madrid game. I say, Baron, it might be a closer match than you think because both of our defenses are actually garbage this season. And the way that you guys performed against Atletico Madrid, yikes. It's not looking good. So, I mean, we'll see. Mbappe's on form, and he's going to cook our defense. But who knows? Don't know what's going to happen. It could be maybe the Milan that we saw, right? Like another like Milan, like how Milan last season won against Real Madrid. Maybe Juve might do the same thing this season. It's going to be like a weird thing. So I don't know. But I don't expect it to be a blowout. Like I remember like you guys were doing it even during the Club World Cup. You guys were saying that like a lot of the Madrid fans were like, "Oh, we're gonna be Juventus more than 5 goals, more than it was gonna be like 5-1 or something like that," and it actually turned out to be only 1-0. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be an interesting game. Obviously, you guys have the home field advantage, which I think it doesn't matter at this point. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, guys. Had to go on mute for a second. He's going for invincible season. Yo, imagine that's crazy. Well, Francesco can't go in for an invincible season because he already lost against Cream Cheese. So, yeah, I like the wingers, Yildiz Conceição, and midfield. It's just the defense needs working on, Gio. I think it's both. I think it's the midfield and the defense. I feel like with the midfield, we need an attacking quality midfielder. We just need like an element for the midfield in terms of I would say give Juventus two creative midfielders and we'll be fine. I think in the midfield. That's what I think. Two creative quality midfielders I'm talking about. Right? And then for the back line, 2 to 3 defenders. Obviously, I mean, we'll see if we could keep our defense healthy, especially with Bremer, if we could keep him healthy. We'll see. I mean, do I see Juventus getting 2 defenders in January? I do not see that. I see them only getting 1. So, we'll see. We'll see. We might have a white elephant gift exchange then. I substitute the big ups them with Mustafa, bro. Make sure to tell everybody to go tune into that Serie A show, bro. It's crazy with banter. You already know the deal. You already know the deal. It's insane. I got another McDonald's employee for Tutacaucha tomorrow. Politano. No, I'm just kidding. I have no clue. Who would it be, Tony? Who would it be? No, I know that. No, I know. Who's home? Real Madrid is home. Real Madrid is home. We're not. No. We're not going to be home. I think for the next games, I believe we're like away for like 3 games. So we're going to be away against Madrid. We're playing at the Santiago Bernabeu. If to the left, who would you want? Yikes. That's a tough question. Who would I want? Who's available on the market right now that would actually do good? You know, I want Juventus to stop going after Italian managers. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But Juventus is always going to get an Italian manager. It's weird. Obviously, Fabregas. No, I don't. Listen, for me, I think Fabregas is going to stay at Como. Obviously, I would want to have Fabregas. Of course, I would want him to come to Juventus. But I don't know. Absolutely not. We don't need that guy. Please, Juventus. Please don't get that guy. I would cry. I would stop watching. If that happened. Oh my god, that'd be bad. That would be so bad. And there's a lot of go attack us where it hurts the most. You ain't got the quality and the players to do that. Well, we do. Our attack can turn up. Conceição, Zegrova as well. Let's see. I mean, Zegrova has turned up against your club before, Baron. Let's not forget. I believe it was last season with Lille. And then Yildiz, you already know the quality of Yildiz. Um, but yeah, obviously, I mean, away from home, you guys are going to be the favorites, but anything is possible for sure. Nah, you can. Don't worry, Baron. He ain't gonna cook you, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Saif is alright. Don't worry about it. He's a G. Ranieri would be great, but yeah, no, he's actually the in the management. He's in the management for I believe it is the Roma management. I believe he's in the Roma management as a CEO. What do we got? No, AC Milan. I think we're home. Oh, AC Milan. We are home. AC Milan. We are home. Was a Roma? No, oh, now he's gone. Oh no, he's no, he's in there though. Juve needs Spanish or Portuguese managers. I agree. I agree. I don't see an Italian manager at the moment doing well. So why can't we be a club that could do? I mean, the only one I would say would be Conte. Conte and Allegri. Not yet. We'll see. But he's showing good signs at Milan. Showing good signs. Nico Paz will leave. Max Verona will definitely. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see with Cesar Fabregas. Hopefully. I mean, if Juve have a chance to get him, I would get him ASAP. But yeah, man, for sure. Locatelli, the only one who played well. Yes, along with Chico as well. Conceição did very well when he came off the bench. I agree, RB. I agree, brother. Let Nadine ref Real Madrid Juve would be pure cinema. 100%. 100%. She's probably gonna mention it on tomorrow. Do you rate Conceição the manager to used to? Yeah, not really. Not really. Not in the Serie A at least. I don't think he would be good for Juve. I really don't think he will be good for Juve. I mean, look what happened. Look what happened with Milan. He didn't do very well at Milan. So Ranieri is an advisor for our board now. Gasperi Handman, more or less. Ah, okay, okay, makes sense. So you see, there we go. Got a Roma fan to answer that from I believe Joya. Yeah. Gets to chill and watch his shows and eat pasta in peace. You literally, bro. Yeah, man. Max Peroni is a baller, by the way. He was so bad versus Bologna, but he's been really good since then. We all missed out on Farioli. Yeah. I know. What do we got here? Perfect. Yeah, but other than that, I think that I do. I do. I never said I don't rate him. I do. I do rate him. Gio, I'm going to Venice this Friday to get away from these. Oh yeah, bro. Have fun, RB. Have fun, bro. Have fun, man. Have fun, brother. Have fun, man. Listen, RB, just get away at the moment from what Juventus at the moment. He's gonna have fun in Venice, bro. Let me see. Is tomorrow Tuto Culture episode? Yes. 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to be there. Make sure to be there, Mustafa. You'll see us go live. And also, another Tuto Culture video will be up either in like an hour from now or tomorrow morning on my time on the East Coast. Has Turan been good this season? He's been decent. Has he been world class? No. Um, Definitely going to be. Like I said, it's going to be a process with Turam. For me, I think he still has a long way to go in terms of more growing, in terms of the growth. But we'll see. We'll see, man. Not as good, exactly. Not as good as last season. Not as good as last season, as of yet. As of what? Well, in Serie A, it's match day 5, about to be match day 6. So as of right now, I prefer last season's Turam. I prefer last season's Turam. His name is too close to Fagioli. Yeah. Who have our worst players been this season, you think? Coop Miners, top of the list. Who else? Well, if I'm going to go with worst, it definitely Coop Miners fits my number 1 spot. Let's see. At the moment, I only see Coop Miners. Really as like one of the worst players. McKenny. I'm going to put McKenny up there. I mean, listen, he's been okay, but hasn't scored. What has he done? I feel like McKenny last season actually did better. Gotti up there too. Gotti's up there too. Who else? Let's see. What do we think about Kalulu, guys? RB, would you put Kalulu on that list for the worst players? I think so. I mean, he's been okay, but hasn't been convincing since like what, January? Hasn't been convincing. Big up AK, big up every single time, brother. Pogba was the glue back with Pirlo. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Big up AK. Yeah, we're in the same. Yes, we are in the same boat. We both got ties. We got draws. What we got? Can you see Juve making it out of the top 4 with the inconsistencies? Yes. Yes. My original predictions was Juve 4th. Fighting with Inter. But if we keep on drawing in the league, at least, drawing or losing in the league, which we haven't lost a game yet, but we're drawing. So if even if we're drawing, it still counts as a loss for me. Yeah, for me, I don't see Juve making the top 4 then. I mean, at the moment, I don't see Juve making top 4 for our back line. The way that it's been lately, terrible. Openda too. Cambiaso's up there too because Cambiaso was awful today, terrible. Yeah, Cambiaso bad. Kalu, yeah, poor. Agreed. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Too many draws. We need wins. Obviously, this game or this like this league phase that we have, I think we have the longest road, like the hardest road, like in terms of actually doing something. That's why I don't see us going far in Champions League. I see us at least maybe getting to the playoffs. Round of 16. Quarterfinals is a stretch. It's like a dream to get probably to a quarterfinal again. Which we haven't. Guys, can you believe that Juve hasn't made a Champions League quarterfinals at least since the 2018-19 season with Cristiano Ronaldo? Can you guys believe that? That is crazy to me. Crazy. So you might as well. Seriously, I don't even know at this point. I mean, obviously, we need to continue going forward because we need the money. We need the money to really rebuild the team. In terms of the financial aspect. Exactly, exactly. Yes, we play very slow. Exactly, exactly. And you score exactly the transition. Again, I said this. I said this earlier. 2K. I said this earlier. I said that I literally said that we struggle when it comes to the transition. When it comes to from the defensive phase to the attacking phase, we are too slow. We're too slow on the transition, and that's what's also hurting us from for the attack. Well, let's see, bro. Let's see, man. Here's a solid question: do you regret not taking the big money for Cambiaso? Yes. I feel like if it was 70, I forgot what the offer was. Was it 60 or 70? I believe it was 70. Was it? I think it was 70. I would have taken it because we could have really strengthened ourselves in the back line. If you think about it, we really would have. That's why I think. But listen, we don't know. I mean, we have Tudor at the helm. We don't know. Maybe, maybe I might have overcooked with that quarterfinal prediction. Yeah, bro, RB. Like I said, quarterfinals is would be a dream. Again, it's not realistic. It's like a dream, bro. Which is crazy to say. 4 draws in a row. Yeah. Juventus is back. I respect CR7's career. Hope he reaches his 1,000 goals because he scored. Yes. Yeah, man. Como. We play Como and then Madrid, bro. Como, and then Madrid. Which that's crazy. And then after that, I think we play Lazio. Which is crazy. And then we play Benfica. Which, like I said, October is going to be the test. And if Tudor doesn't start winning, he's gone. He's gone, bro. He's gonna be gone. I mean, do I want him gone at the moment? It's hard to say because it's still early, but we'll see, man. Bring in Mr. Good Evening. Hey, that listen, I rate him. Listen, he's a good coach. He's a good coach, but eh. Listen, he didn't do bad with Aston Villa last season. He got them to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So, and he's gonna stay at Villa. I don't see him leaving. Xavi. That's a name that I would want. Xavi. Because he did crazy things with a really bad back line at Barca. But he had a lot of quality in that midfield, bro, which that's what he needs. And at Juve, we don't have the same quality as what it has. But I don't think he's gonna fit Juve. But yeah, Glasner. Yeah, big up, brother, big up every single time. Guys, if you haven't, if you are new, make sure to go check the Tutto Calcio podcast. It's a Tutto Calcio. It's a banter slash debate show. Make sure to go check it out. I am, as you guys know, I'm the host of the show, so make sure to go check it out. It's so fun. We do it every single Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So make sure to definitely tune in to that pod because it's gonna be crazy. Tomorrow night is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Am I ready for it? No, man. Big up to everybody that's coming in, man. It's good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody, even though we drew. We drew. It's good to see everybody again. It's good to see everybody again. At least we got a nice we're talking about the game. I mean, at least so maybe, but winning the league over Madrid with a bunch of youngsters is a big achievement. Agreed. Agreed. He's worked well with a lot of the youngsters. That's true. It's true. Yeah, I say Glasner. Yeah, Glasner is a top coach. 100%. Big up Anthony, bro. Been a long time, man. How are you, bro? It's been a long time. How did you like the game? Oh, I didn't really like it at all. Um, a lot of negatives and positives in this one. Conceição, I think, was like one of the only players, along with Locatelli, that was actually doing something. Gatti was like, he redeemed himself with his bicycle kick goal, which I didn't think he had, but yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Coop Miners is, I think, one of the worst on the pitch. One of the worst. Poop Miners is one of the worst, bro. I want to see Segrova, guys. I want to see how Segrova would play from the first minute. I really want to see how he would do. Imagine him with Chico playing at the same, like at the start. That would be crazy. Yes, and I really think, like I said, this whole October is going to be a hard um, turning point for Tudor's future. We'll see. We'll see, man. Allegri 3.0. Mm, well, I don't know. Chico or Yildiz in terms of ability? Yildiz. Yildiz has proven him way more than Chico. Chico's a good player. Good thing we got that guy, man, because he's gonna be, he does have mad ability for sure. But I'm picking Yildiz. Man. Why does Tudor keep playing Tudor? It's got to the point you can't even blame Coop anymore. It's true, but Coop Miners doesn't help the situation. A lot of negatives and positives would be the title of this season. Yes. Cambiaso, Poop Miners, Joao Mario, and David were extremely poor today. Agreed. Agreed, brother. Absolute garbage today. All those players were garbage. I really did not like the way that we performed. I did not like it at all. But we'll see, bro. Big up, brother. Big up, man. It's been a while, man. I know. Sub Gio, remember when I told you after the Dortmund game that Juve look weak? Looks like I was right. Our backline is weak. I feel like that we're not adjusting to the situation. We have no tactics. Our coach Tudor, nothing really impresses me with his tactics. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see, brother. We'll see. We'll see how Juve does. Do I think that we're gonna do bad? I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I gotta rip into David. Yeah, they listen. David was terrible. Oh, if that was Vlahovic, forget about it. I called him Vlahovic 2.0 today, RB. Locatelli was our best player by a mile, 100%. He wonderful performance by Locatelli today. Um, as well as I would say, followed by exactly Chico and Perin. I want to talk about Di Gregorio. What do you guys think of Di Gregorio? Anthony, I want you also to answer this. What are your thoughts about Di Gre this season? For me, I don't know. After that Inter game, even during that Inter game too, the Inter game, I don't know. Di Gre for me is not looking good either. Tourist tactics is individual equality. Yes, yes, yes. Literally, bro. Hold up. Well, I'll read that in a second. Plus, we press without any brains, yes, and we have no protection once our press is easily beaten. Our back line is not good, but Tudor's tactics aren't doing our defenders any favors. Exactly. I agree with that. Agree with that 100%, Anthony. Spot on. Spot on. So, a lot of people blaming the goal on Perin. Which one? The second one. The second one. I don't. Listen, I don't think there was really that much he could do there. I really don't think there was that much. The ball was going way too fast. Way too fast. And you know what's crazy? It had to be freaking Renato Vega, man. It had to be him. Gosh, bro. Big up. Says you played slow. That's how I figured out Juve don't play well. My advice would be, I don't know, get some young Italian coach, Spanish, or go in Bundesliga and search for a coach you can find gems. I agree. I've noticed that this game, and we are very, very slow in the build-up play, very, very slow in the transition. And that's what's affecting our game tremendously in terms of actually giving our front line more freedom to actually do something and actually score, you know? Hold up. Would you who would you bring back if there were in their mid-20s, Chiellini or Bonucci? Ooh, Chiellini. Chiellini for me. We need a Chiellini. Bremer, imagine Bremer Chiellini. Whew. Whew. Oh man, that'll be crazy. The Gregorio is a beast. He had maybe 1.5 bad games. He is great, and I still believe in him. Second goal was a team effort of failure. Someone marking, yes, yes, I agree. The Gregorio is a good keeper. I'm not saying that he's not. It's just that he hasn't been up to his standards of where he should be in the past couple games. But listen, hey, goalkeepers have their bad moments. So we tried a young Italian coach like Motta, didn't work. We do need a winner. We do need a winner. We need a winner. In a way, Serie A doesn't help you either. If Serie A would be played at a faster pace, it would help all Italian teams a lot in Europe, especially against Spanish opposition. That's true. But I feel like I said, I feel like we're getting, like, as you can see in the league, every single Italian team is getting Italian managers. Obviously, with Tudor, Croatian manager, but he wasn't the plan A or the top of the list for us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Anthony, I'm going to say, well, listen, we played slow before Chico came on. When Chico Conceição came on, changed the game in terms of the tempo of the game for Juventus. But yeah, no, I agree. I agree with also what you said here about the first half was mainly bad because of our misplaced. Oh, wait, obviously the misplaced passes. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, but the whole game changed. But we have to agree with Anthony is that the whole game changed when Chico came on. I think it really did. When Chico came on the pitch, it really changed the game for the better for Juve. But um, unlucky in terms of us doing that, man. Perrin's gender stands. Hashtag free Perrin, bro. And this guy, bro. This guy, James, bro. Marcus Silva from Fulham is an underrated coach. I'm not familiar. I heard that his name was linked with Juve, but I'm not sure how he plays. I'm definitely gonna watch him. I want to watch him maybe like a couple of games. I'll watch him, see how he actually does his teams and stuff like that. We'll see. Swap Golini or Vasquez. No. Most time German sides and English sides meet Spanish sides, they overwhelm them because of the pressing. Spanish teams struggle a lot against German opposition because of the pace and intensity. Yes, I agree. Agreed, bro. Spot on. Spot on, guys. Make sure if you haven't, or another reminder as well, make sure to go subscribe to Tutto Calcio Podcast. It is the show that I'm a host on, so make sure to go check it out. We have a great panel of all Serie A panelists on there from supporting different clubs, so make sure to do that. It's always a fun show. It's a fun show. We have banter, we have debates on the show, of course, and it's funny and laughter as well. So make sure to do that. It's pinned in the live chat. If you guys are wondering where it is, it's pinned in the live chat. So make sure to go subscribe. That's why Stuttgart dominated Madrid last year at Bernabeu. They only lost because of Real Madrid better individual quality. Agreed. I remember that game. And listen, they also beat us as well. Last year, Stuttgart also dominated us in our own home too. So I'm not surprised. If you had to bring 3 ex-Juve players, who would it be to fix the team? Well, definitely. Let me see who. Well, for me, definitely Renato Vega. Renato Vega, underrated center back. We need center back. Definitely him. Hoyson as well. Those are my 2 guys. And Dybala, bro. Dybala. Because he would add that creativity that we would need if he stays healthy. I'm saying healthy Dybala. Healthy Dybala, like Juve. Like if we had to bring 3 ex players. Coop Cambiaso and McKennie were giving away the ball like on Christmas Eve. Yeah, they were spot on with that. I mean, I when we were watching me and my dad. You know what I mean? Crazy. You know what I mean? Like forget about it. Like they were just like passing the ball. That's Delict. Yeah, I would take Delict back too. I've always wondered how if Delict stayed, him and Bremer, how they would play together. I think he would actually excel. I agree with that. That would have been a good defense, but I don't know. I've always rated Dybala Allegri days. Yeah, man. Okay, perfect. What do we got? Yeah, so guys, last comments for you guys. If you have any questions about, of course, what's happening on the channel, and of course, what's also going to be happening for Tutto Calcio. If you have any questions regarding the channel, anything, let me know, and I'm in the live chat right now, since I am going to be ending the match reaction, of course, for this one. Let me know if you guys have any closing questions or comments, bro. Let me know, because we have some big things coming to this channel in terms of documentaries, in terms of uh, tactical videos as well, tactical analysis videos as well. We're definitely going to be doing that. So make sure. Big up, Mustafa, bro. See you tomorrow, bro. Would you like to see Serie A being played at a faster pace, Gio? Um, yes, yes, because I want, of course, the Serie A to do well to get to the Premier League standards. Even though, in my opinion, I think the Premier League is overrated in terms of because they say that about the Serie A too. So, yeah, Discord for TC. Yes. Oh yeah, guys, if anybody has Discord and wants to join the Tutto Calcio community server on Discord, I'm gonna put it in the chat as well, so that you guys could join if you guys want to join. If you guys are having interested in joining as well and to talk with the Calcio community, make sure to do that, because we already have around 168 members as well. So make sure to join that. Good thing Dom isn't here. Why you say that, bruv? With Thuram and Bremer, I believe we would have won easily today. I think we would have won, most likely. I mean, if David would have scored, it would have been 3-1. Then Villareal probably wouldn't have came back. So we should have won this game. We should have won this game, but we blew it, just like I envisioned it. So, if Tudor doesn't get a result against Milan, he's gonna need fireproof boxer shorts. Yeah, exactly. Prem has no money. Has money. No British tactical brilliance, just foreign. They need Bundesliga managers in La Liga to do well. Yes. Yes. Agreed. Well, guys, I am going to close this live match reaction. Make sure, of course, to comment what you thought of the game. Make sure, to, of course, to like and subscribe. Also, subscribe to Tutto Calcio. You already know what to do, guys. It's got a lot of things that are going to be coming to this channel. Of course, I'm going to be working on it, as I'm working on with Tutto Calcio as well. So make sure to stay tuned for more lives like this as well. Make sure to also put notifications on, so then you guys know when I'm live. Same thing goes with Tutto Culture. Do the same thing, so then you guys could join us in the chat. We do Tutto Culture every single Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So make sure to tune in on those days. 9:30 p.m. Eastern time on Mondays and Thursdays. Saturdays is TBA, which is we don't know. It depends on who we have on. So make sure to, of course, like and subscribe. Do that, and yeah. Big up to Anthony as well. Big up to everybody in the chat that tuned in. Thank you so much, of course, for going through this UV therapy, because it was crazy. The Prem has been one the most, yes, by Italian coaches. Exactly. It has. It has. But big up everybody. I'm glad you guys tuned in. Appreciate all of you for tuning in today. And we'll see you soon. Ciao ragazzi. Ciao. And forza Juve. Fino alla fine.